Hello everybody and welcome back to ETS Reacts, and we're back with Witch Hat Atelier episode 4, Meetings in Calm? I don't know if that's right. Anyway, so last episode we had Warmy and Coco go up the Dada mountain range where we had this awesome animation of her flying around up there trying to grasp at Rose, and she finally got it. And we showed that agate right in her face that we got that little rose from the top of the Dada mountain range. And then at the very end, we saw the Brim Hat Witch, and he was basically like, everything is going to plan so far. And it was kind of a little creepy. It gave me like goosebumps. So I'm really excited to see how Witch Hat Atelier moves forward here in episode 4 as we keep trying to chase down these brimmed hats, but it seems like they're kind of one step ahead of us with Coco being their main pawn piece that they're moving around the board. So I'm interested to see what we get here, so let's not wait anymore and let's get it. We're back in the picture book. Oh, 4 that are considered important. So I think here we have like our base elements like Avatar, because we have water on the top left, we have fire on the right, we have wind on the bottom right, and I am blanking on what the bottom left one is. Water. Well, I know it's earth, but I don't really think earth was a thing here. So we shall see what the 4th one is. Water, fire, wind. Those are the 4 elements that make the Avatar. Sorry. Source of life. Sigil of water. Huh? That was a sick animation though. I mean, Witch Hat Atelier cooks on the animation. Granting control to that nourishing force, the source of all life, water. Turning stone into sand and sand into stone is the sigil of earth, so it was earth. Of movement. But wouldn't you think wind's movement? Oh, levitation, not wind. Yeah, it says distinguished us from apes, the control of fire. Primary tetrad? Is that a normal English word? Because it's not in my vocab. Fire! Warmy! Warmy's my favorite character. This girl's pretty nice too. You make the water sigil. Yeah, thanks, Tetia, but I feel like you could have hit the sigil more than Coco, you know what I mean? I feel like you got it purpose. Or what on purpose? Yeah. She's been grinding. Look at those hands. They're all greasy and gross from the ink from grinding so hard. Which is good, right? Because this is what she was saying in the last episode of like, oh, I don't have any talent. And it's like, well, that's not true, right? Like you have your long, like cloth cutting skills from your mom and how you're able to draw perfect straight lines with that. And, you know, Sensei already told us this, but like how helpful that will be moving forward with magic skills. Now you just have to take those perfect straight lines and make them into circles and just keep grinding on becoming more efficient with it. Yeah, that's very true. Different weights and grips. Ah, we're gonna go wand pin shopping. Yeah, Coco, I feel like we should start practicing our flying because what Pink Hair Girl's doing right now, we gotta do that. That seems cool as hell. It's like a dream. I get my own wand. Wormy. Wake up, Wormy. We're going to the magic station. Or whatever that thing's called. We're flying. Oh, since Agate can't fly because of her shoes, we're getting carried by Kifri Sensei. Interesting. And so witches only live there because they can fly to that little island? And like, do normal people know where witches live, or is all this kind of kept hush-hush from normal people? I guess not, because Coco and her mom knew that, you know, the people were flying into the cloth store on Santa Claus's sleigh with the Pegasuses, right? Wait, what? To make your skirt what? To make your skirt fuller. Okay, interesting. My wand's finally taking ink, something. These little conversations are hilarious. Casting seal to make your skirt. My wand's finally taking the ink properly. To protect the city from mole worms. Is that what Wormy is? Is he a mole worm? Look at Wormy, he's wrapped around the nonchalant one. He looks good as a little... Alright, you little loser. Agate stinks. No, she stinks. You're doing your part, Coco. Can't help the other side. Dang, they imitated the crap out of these weird fruits and veggies. Well, I guess they're not too weird. You got eggplants, onions, potatoes, maybe? Carrots, blueberries, raspberries, fish. Is that like dragon fruit? Huh, what new wand should I pick? Oi! Oh, it's love potions. Uh-oh. What the hell? It's Aladdin. Brimmed hat? Brimmed hat? Let's go in the dark alleyway. Let's find the brim hat. You know Coco has this like feeling of attachment to the brim hat people. Tell Kifri Sensei. No, let's go down the dark alley. That was our chance to figure out what the hell's going on. She's like, I feel like we're being watched. Whoa, a big tree growing inside this thing. Is there like a hole cut in the roof? Is that what they like carved the wand out of, this like magic tree? That's because she's a normie. You're the normie. You're the famous normie. At least the guy's like cool about it. Everybody else seems like they discriminate. Starry sword? What? Story sword, yeah. Tata. Nice. This guy does look like an Avatar character. Okay. Yes, please show us how this thing works. Is this the grandson grinding away in here? Yo, we're really taking this slow up the stairs. Dang, are we like falling in love with this guy? Like, what's going on here? Or are we just like really admiring his work? So they just cut off little branches at the top. Ah, and that makes the ink at the bottom. Interesting. And then when you boil water? Whoa, that's crazy. So the ink is what does it. So it's the specific ink that makes the magic. I guess the pen itself doesn't really matter. It's the ink. So that's why she was using, when the Brimmed Hat Witch gave her, she had to use the ink from the inside of that little cap. Okay. To be honest, I don't even think I knew ink was made from when you burn wood. Is that what he said? Learn something new. So it's produced when you burn normal wood, yeah. Literal blood of the tree. Well, yeah, if this thing dies out, then adios to all the witches, right? So if this tree burns down, like, what if the Brimmed Hat Witches like burn this tree down, then magic would not exist anymore? That the tree fell in love with a witch? That's crazy. Come here to buy a pen? This one. Huh. So it's the cap that decides the pen? Is it just gonna be like drawn to a pen? Oh shit, that was scary as fuck. Holy cow. I knew we were being stalked, but I was not expecting them to just be standing outside of the freaking... Whoa! Keyfree Sensei! Why aren't we yelling for Keyfree Sensei? Damn, that was scary as shit. I still feel like it's her dad for some reason. He's like the main culprit to me. Wormy! Go get her, Wormy! I don't like the idea of running off on our own to go chase down this guy without Keyfree Sensei being around. And why we wouldn't notice him before. But Agate? Is Agate gonna catch Coco running after the Brimmed Hat Witch? What? Can no one else see the Brimmed Hat Witch except for Coco? Oh no. So the Brimmed Hat Witch is still right there. But why is no one else stopping when you see a shady ass witch? Oh, we're just leading you to a bad place, Coco. I never saw this witch pop out that way. Oh, yeah, they're totally letting you see them and leading you to a not great place. Go get him, Wormy! Show him what's up. Uh-oh. If Wormy's like, I don't know about this whole dust stuff, then I would bail. I'd follow Wormy's instincts here. Oh, he's so cute. You're so cute, Wormy. Me? Eh? What's up, Wormy? Tell me what's up. Where'd everybody go? Ah, so it's just us four in this different domain that Brim Witch Hat has taken us to? Yeah. And then you turn around and you're like, oh, we're in a different... Yeah, so when you ran into the smoke, you guys went into a different domain where Wormy is back in the real world. It's like a sand, like in Star Wars with the Sand War, or the sand village that's like carved out of the sand. Yeah, that's definitely what happened. Well, yeah, what you think that person's a forbidden magic user? Where are we gonna go? How are we gonna get out of here? Oh, Agate's like, holy shit. It's a dragon? What? We're just calling Coco out by name, so we're just getting to the point of we really want Coco. You are our hope. So she's the hope of the forbidden magic users, the Brim Hat witches. Dang. I really wish I could see how she's the hope and how the Brim Hats are somehow trying to progress magic forward, or are they just truly evil, or like kind of what's their play here? Because I don't really feel like they don't seem bad to me, the Brim Hat witches. They ran out the shop. Yeah, we gotta save him, Kiefer. Kiefer's gonna be like, oh my god. I can't believe the Brim Hat Witch can just strut around that village and not get noticed, or people don't know that's like a forbidden magic witch, and then yeah. Maintain eye contact. I don't think you can outrun this giant ass thing. Earth wall. It's the first thing I think of. You put an earth wall up, you wind off the earth wall for momentum, and get the hell out of there. Like the dragon wouldn't blow fire at him or snatch him up. Whoa! How'd she draw a seal that quick? Oh, she already had it prepared? Wouldn't you think the fire, like, the dragon would be immune to fire, just run right through it? No, she had it prepared.
亜鉛手帳にあらかじめ書き溜めておけば、いざって時に陣を閉じるだけで魔法を使えるでしょ。すごいね。かっこいいね。あなた、今の状況わかってるの？わかったわ。まずいよ。こっち行き止まりだよ。他の道に。
Boost yourself up with wind on top of the walls so you can see stuff. And eat us for lunch! Oh god. Now let's do something. I haven't left this. Shh, calm. Calm. And Coco realizes that. Huh? Wait, what? I don't want to die? I haven't left a single spell to the world? What does that even mean? Like she didn't... Yeah. Okay, so she hasn't like created her own spell maybe, and then she was saying, why did this have to happen? Like, why did I chase after Coco? Like, Coco made this big mistake of chasing after this forbidden magic user, and now she's led us all to our deaths. Yeah, at least Agate's got a brain for survival. Yeah, I mean, I get Coco's intentions to chase after this forbidden brimmed hat witch user, but at the end of the day, Coco, like, you don't know how to do shit. So you running after her just kind of puts you in this big hole of, like, what were you actually going to do? You think that person wouldn't have used magic to get out of there? Like, they're a forbidden magic user. They didn't want to be caught by you. It's not like you have the power to get them. Yeah. Interesting. So using our coat as a distraction. The dragon's that stupid. No, I don't feel like you're that far behind, Coco. Oh, is that one of the seals that she knows from the picture book? She destroyed the line. Oh, Agate's gonna freaking crash out on her now. She's not wrong in this scenario. Agate's right to have a justified crash out here, I think. Whoa! So blue hair girl is kind of quick with it, huh? To be honest, I'm kind of at the point of like, screw them. Let's go and figure out what that seal is. 3, 2, 1, break. Let's do it. Let's go to the seal. No, go figure out what the freaking seal is. Screw them. They want to leave you behind anyway. I mean, Agate's right, but still, I want to go figure out what the seal is. I wonder what Kiefer's singing. Nope.
少なくとも建物の外には予想外でした。ツバーリ棒が向こうから直接接触してくるなんて。待って。
がつわり。
まさかこんなところにおるとは。
奴らは古の時代の帽子や仮面で顔を隠し、禁止魔法を使う危険な連中だ。
Okay. But then they would stick out like a sore thumb and people within that village would know who they are. Maybe they're using
手
some...
がかりになると思っていたけど、まさか直接接触してくるなんて。タタ君、何か他に覚えてないかい？何でもいいんだ。
ごめんなさい。あんまり覚えてないや。
Wormy! Lead us to the smoky area, Wormy. I knew Wormy would come in clutch.
あの子たちと一緒だったのかい？
Yes. Oh, Wormy's the best. That way. Follow Wormy. We'll get the job done.
そろそろ日が暮れる。どうかみんな無事でいてくれ。
Wow, what a great episode of Witch Hat Atelier. Coco just has a little growing up to do, you know, don't we all? And that's the moments of, like, when you really think about it, you're like, oh, I want to figure out more. But it's like, how can you act casual in the way that you're not going to chase after them, but you see them there and you can go up and get key free and tell them that they're outside instead of just chasing after when you know you don't know any magic to begin with. And then, I mean, it's the other girl's fault for chasing after us, so, I mean, you can't put all the blame on Coco, but now I really hope she just says peace to them and goes and tries to figure out what that dark seal was in that, like, village, because then maybe that would help them get back to there, which is maybe a hideout of the Brimmed witches. So, very interested to see how this moves forward. Why the Brim Hat are interested in Coco and how she's going to be some sort of savior of magic, I think was what the Brim Hat said. And if the Brim Hats are like really evil or they're just progressive and trying to save like witches from some disaster coming, I don't know. It's an interesting concept, but to me, they give off this like really dark aura when you see one and you're kind of like, oh shit, like that thing scared me, you know? So I'm interested to see kind of where they, like how these Brim Hats move forward, because I don't really think they're evil, I guess. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you guys have liked the reaction, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. And thank you for watching to the end. I'll see you next time. Bye.